So, when it comes to you, you're a pretty reasonable person. You know, because I'm sure you want to go out there and buy everything that you see. But at least you do show a little bit of restraint. Because when you look at the governments, it turns out that they've really been taking the mick. Because it says that Whitehall has put a freeze on staff credit cards after spending rose to £675 million. And as you can see there, that included the very important expense of 1,200 on Nespresso coffee pods. And there's a bit more in the article that we'll go through in a moment. But I gotta tell you, that really is a waste of money. And what it boils down to, right, is that when the government is spending public money, it means that they've got no link to it. You know, like there's no psychological tie to it. You know, it's the government credit card at the end of the day. It's not like these individuals have had to work for it or earn it. They've quite literally just got a credit card with someone else's money on it. So that's why we get stuff like Foreign Office staff splashing out on shoes, DJ equipment, drinks at nightclubs, and a large supply of coffee pods. And it says that there was almost 20,000 government credit cards. They call them government procurement cards. But, I mean, just for the average person, I think they're just dressing up what to call a credit card. And in some good news, it says that the maximum spend on hospitality will be slashed from $2,500 to $500. Truth be told, I'm not sure why that was the limit to begin with. £2,500 on hospitality. I know some of them might have like a table of people, but still, that's 25 people spending £100, or 50 spending 50. You see, I got the calculator on screen. I had to double check that one. But I'm not going to lie. And it says that any purchases above £500 will require approval from senior mandarins. Mandarins? Is that a thing? Okay, yeah, I mean, there you go. A mandarin was a bureaucrat scholar in the history of China, Korea, and Vietnam. So yeah, just a couple of senior mandarins spending £675 million. And it says that Foreign Office staff spent £2,493 at a fashionable shoe shop in Barbados. That's mad, like a couple of flip-flops can't do it. And it says that they spent £45,500 on beer, wine and spirits between July and October. That's some good going. I'm going to tell you, that is some good going. I don't know how many people that was between, but all the best to them. Honestly, I'd love to have been there. And it says that Foreign Office staff also spent almost 87 grand on hotel rooms for one trip to South Africa. That's mad. 87 grand on hotel rooms in South Africa. You got anywhere else in Africa, you could buy an entire town for that. They spent £920 at the Nassau Yacht Club and £2,900 at a cinema, an Art Deco cinema. And it says that they spent £673 on a website that sells life-size cardboard cutouts of celebrities, including Harry Styles and the Spice Girls. Okay. I gotta tell you, I've been doing this almost 3 years now, and this has to be one of the best or, well, worst lists of overspending, depending on which way you look at it. It's got to be one of the worst lists that I've ever seen. But like I said, it looks like they're, well, at least trying to put an end to it, by cancelling at least half of the credit cards, and putting limits on the spending. But truth be told, it doesn't stop people in the real world. So I really don't think it's going to stop the politicians. And if you enjoyed this daily Clown World video, then I would highly recommend to check out this one. Because it turns out that Sadiq Khan has been watching us all along.
This country has gone crazy.